Encore brings back the hit movies of the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Uncut and commercial-free, the way they were meant to be seen.
What the hit, guy?
Encore gives you a different movie every night in prime time.
Hey, you're good, man.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Encore premieres movies on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, so you can depend on an entertaining feature film every weekend. See these hits and many more on Encore. Art Carney and Ellen Burstyn star in the bittersweet story of an old man and his feline friend, Harry and Tonto.
Excuse me. Where do you turn on the cable dial to find a movie to match your mood? Introducing Encore's new multiplex. An idea so obvious it's brilliant. Encore multiplex theme channels are devoted entirely to the kind of movies you want to watch.
With a variety of new channels, each with a different theme.
I see I've got your attention. Call your cable company right now and tell them you're in the mood for Encore multiplex. What you want for less. What are you waiting for?
Hi, I'm Jim Gallant for Encore. And next up is Where Eagles Dare, a splashy and spectacular World War II picture set high in the snowy Austrian Alps. Written by acclaimed novelist Alistair MacLean, Where Eagles Dare is the story of a crack group of Allied soldiers who parachute behind enemy lines to rescue a captured Allied officer from the hands of the Germans. There's just one hitch. The officer is being held prisoner in an impenetrable castle, a fortress which sits at the top of a mountain, accessible only by tiny cable cars which dangle over 1,000 feet in the air. And it is those cable cars which nearly steal the show. Where Eagles Dare features some of the most stunning stunt work ever filmed, including a fight sequence actually filmed atop one of the cable cars as it moves up towards the castle, buffeted by winds of over 60 miles an hour. Now, to shoot this sequence, director Brian Hutton called on the best in the business, a second unit director named Yakima Canutt, who had recently been presented with an Oscar for his 20 years of work capturing extraordinary stunt sequences, including the chariot race in Ben-Hur and the epic battle scenes in Spartacus. Cameras were rigged all around both cable cars, and the two cars moved in tandem up towards the castle, with the stuntmen fighting atop one car while the crew operated the cameras in the other. This was extremely risky as the lack of camera angles forced the stuntmen to work without any lifelines throughout much of this breathtaking sequence. The centerpiece of the film, that foreboding castle perched high on a mountaintop, is not merely the figment of Hollywood imagination, but is an actual castle, built in 1077 by the Archbishop of Salzburg. Permission to film in and around the castle was almost revoked by the local citizens when they learned that the script called for the destruction of the castle. Well, it required considerable persuasion by producer Elliot Kastner to convince the locals that, although there would be special effects and fire and explosions used during the film, the castle itself would not be harmed. Where Eagles Dare features a truly all-star cast, starring Richard Burton as the leader of the Commando Brigade and a young Clint Eastwood, fresh off his success in such films as Hang 'em High and Coogan's Bluff, as an American lieutenant assigned to this daring mission. Where Eagles Dare is a great action-packed movie. In fact, here at Encore, we'll be launching a new channel this fall that will air only action, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We'll be telling you more about it in the coming months. So stay tuned. Here's Where Eagles Dare. It's rated PG. The following feature is rated PG. Encore's primetime forecast. Tonight, Walter Matthau and Elaine May turn over a new leaf. Monday, Paul Newman fights for his reputation in Absence of Malice. Tuesday, Clark Gable woos Doris Day in That Touch of Mink. Wednesday, Jackie Gleason and Steve McQueen star in Soldier in the Rain. Thursday, Terrence Stamp stars in The Collector. Friday, Burt Reynolds stars in Impasse. Saturday, Peter Sellers and Peter O'Toole star in What's New Pussycat. See the hit movies of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, only on Encore. The following feature is rated R. The following feature is rated G. What have you got planned for this weekend? Tonight, it's the delightful comedy Minnie and Moskowitz.
When I first looked at you, I said, there she is. That's the girl. That's the girl I'm in love with.
Saturday, Jeff Bridges is an alien in Starman.
How much English do you understand?
I understand greetings in 54 climate French languages.
And Sunday, it's going to be a scary scream fest with the Legend of Hell House.
Hideous.
We're not even inside yet, Miss Tanner.
I don't have to be.
See the hit movies of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, only on Encore. What have you got planned for this weekend? Tonight, don't miss Sting in The Bride.
Mine.
Take your filthy hands off me.
Sunday, see Richard Gere's movie debut, Report to the Commissioner.
It happened. They sent us a hippie.
See the hit movies of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, only on Encore. The following feature is rated R.
If it's a great true story or a compelling drama, it must be Encore's Multiplex. Now you can see stories taken from real life and powerful dramas 24 hours a day on Encore's True Stories and Drama channel. Call your programming provider for details.
The following feature is rated PG. If it's great entertainment for teens and almost teens, it must be Encore's Multiplex. Now kids 8 to 16 have their own channel for information and entertainment 24 hours a day on Encore's Wham! Call your programming provider for details. Bob Hope and Dorothy Lamour are on the road to Hong Kong, next on Encore. Encore's primetime forecast. Tonight, the effect of gamma rays on man-in-the-moon marigolds. Wednesday, Donald Sutherland is living life to the fullest. Joanna. Thursday, John Travolta and Lily Tomlin are reversing roles in Moment by Moment. Friday, Wendy Hughes and Norman Kay star in the offbeat love story Lonely Hearts. Saturday, Jane Fonda is falling in love. Sunday in New York. Sunday, Olivia de Havilland stars in Light in the Piazza. Monday, Albert Finney and Audrey Hepburn are saving their marriage, 2 for the road. See the hit movies of the 60s, 70s, and 80s only on Encore.
I have a very important announcement to make.
You ever wanted to know what it's all about?
In June, Stars and Encore bring refreshing entertainment home to you.
Are you ready?
Stars, big movies from the 90s every night. And Encore, hit movies from the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
I'm a little surprised myself.
Don't miss this summer full of great entertainment on Stars and Encore.
Don't stand there, Corbin!
The Owl and the Pussycat, all this month on Encore. See the hit movies of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, only on Encore. Coming up tonight on Encore at 7:15, JoBeth Williams is taking the trip of her life in American Dreamer. At 9, the effect of gamma rays on man-in-the-moon marigolds. Then at 11, Barbra Streisand and George Segal are the Owl and the Pussycat. The following feature is not rated. It's Robots Gone Awry. Yul Brynner stars in Westworld, next on Encore. Coming up tonight on Encore at 7:15, JoBeth Williams is taking the trip of her life in American Dreamer. At 9, the effect of gamma rays on man-in-the-moon marigolds. Then at 11, Barbra Streisand and George Segal are the Owl and the Pussycat. The following feature is rated PG.
If it's a great true story or a compelling drama, it must be Encore's Multiplex. Now you can see stories taken from real life and powerful dramas 24 hours a day on Encore's True Stories and Drama channel. Call your programming provider for details.
Gene Simmons wants Cary Grant, who's married to Deborah Carr, who's after Robert Mitchum, who's married to Gene Simmons. The grass is greener, next on Encore. Coming up this week on Encore. Tonight, Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd star in Dragnet. Monday, it's John Carpenter's chilling tale, They Live. Tuesday, Karen Allen discovers that Jeff Bridges is not from around here, Starman. Wednesday, it's the world's most deadly car, Christine. Thursday, Marlon Brando stows away with Sophia Loren, a countess from Hong Kong. Friday, Bobby Benson finds romance, ode to Billy Joe. Saturday, it's Neil Simon's take on life in the Army, Biloxi Blues. See the hit movies of the 60s, 70s, and 80s only on Encore. Tonight on Encore, at 7:15, it's Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd team up in Dragnet at 9, and at 11, Goldie Hawn tries her hand at coaching football. Wildcats. Next on Encore, it's the dramatic true story of a young American caught in a Turkish prison in Alan Parker's Midnight Express.
In the next 30 seconds, we're going to give you a reason to watch Stars and Encore. Okay, make that 180 reasons. Got it? Get it! Stars, big movies and more. Encore, hits from the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Coming up this week on Encore. Tonight, it's the gripping true story of life in a Turkish prison, Midnight Express. Thursday, Michael Caine's an undercover agent in The Ipcress File. Friday, it's John Huston's story of the life of a boxer, Fat City. Saturday, Chevy Chase and Goldie Hawn reunite, seems like old times. Sunday, a town is turned upside down by the Milagro Beanfield War. Monday, Encore remembers the Academy Awards with On the Waterfront. Tuesday, Leslie Caron stars in the Best Picture of 1958, Gigi. See the hit movies of the 60s, 70s, and 80s only on Encore. The following feature is rated R.